Out front tonight, Petr Verzilov, husband of jailed band member Nadia Tolokonnikova, and their 4-year-old daughter, Gira, is also with us. Good to see both of you. We appreciate it.
Good to be here.
And so, let me just ask you how that moment was, winning that award, coming here to the U.S. You have been tirelessly championing for your wife, who is in jail in Moscow, and you came here to win that award. What was it like?
Well, it was very wonderful, obviously, for any person who's doing political activism and who's active in fighting for any cause. Yoko Ono is very much a very big symbol, and everyone has images of how she was fighting for her own cause in the 70s and the 80s, and basically, well, it's an incredible connection that we were just amazed to see her make today.
And tell me about Nadia now. I know you saw her earlier this week. Where is she? How have those visits gone?
So on Monday, me and Gira went to prison number 6, located in the southern part of Moscow, and it was a very wonderful visit because, well, basically Gira got to see Nadia for the first time in 6 months. She wasn't able to see Mom for all that time, and, well, it was a very emotional 1.5 hour. Gira and Nadia, they talked, they shared their thoughts. Nadia told about all the games she thought up while singing in prison, and Gira told about the games that she was playing while missing Nadia at that time.
Yes, that is your mom. How can you ask her? And I know for our viewers, Gira doesn't speak English, but what was the visit like? Can you ask her to see your mom for the first time in 6 months?
Каково было Надю так долго не видеть? Что она тебе рассказывала?
Она рассказывала, что я люблю.
Что? Громче скажи.
Люблю, она меня любит.
She said that she loved her.
She said that
Nadia
she loved
told that to Gira.
Она мне читала книжки, и еще там ложила спать, там мыла меня.
She said how she was reminding how she read book, washed her, put her to bed to sleep.
And it must have been so hard for your wife. How often will she get to see Gira?
Well, no one knows because, well, the girls are in a pre-trial detention center right now, and after the appeal goes through Moscow City Court on October 1st. It's a very important date. They might be sent to a colony around 400 or 500 miles from Moscow, and, well, no one knows what the conditions will be like down there, how the rules of visitation will be there, so essentially it's really unpredictable how things will happen.
And Petr, when you say that it could be brutal, I mean, what we understand from prisons in Moscow, 2,000 prisoners have died in or en route to Russian prisons in the past 6 months. I mean, it's got to be terrifying to you to imagine that she may be transferred. Do you think that you'll be successful in hopefully keeping her in the detention center in Moscow?
Well, the political situation in Russia is very difficult. Basically, a week ago, we had Prime Minister Medvedev almost join the Free Pussy Riot cause when he started stating that...
I was amazed by that.
Yes, when he was saying that the prison sentence is disproportionate, the girls should not be sent to prison for doing that.
That's okay.
And, but it must be understood that Medvedev's words should be taken very lightly because he does not carry any heavy weight in Russian politics, and we still think that the girls will be sent to a colony, and, well, no one really knows what the conditions down there will be like because, yes, horrible things do happen, violence does happen, and, well, the worst could happen there. So that's why we're fighting as hard as we can, and obviously we'll be doing everything we can to make sure that the girls will not be sent to those colonies. They have filed an appeal not to be sent there. They want to stay in Moscow, but we think that Russian authorities will not recognize that and still ship them off to the colony.
And Gira is, well, we see the pictures of Nadia, and she is saying her mom's name. What is she going to be? Is she going to be preparing anything for the next visit? I mean, it's got to be hard for you because you can't tell her when she's going to see her again. Does she understand? I know you said you told her early on the truth.
Yes, Gira perfectly understands the political situation in Russia. She constantly tells people that Putin has put Nadia in prison. He's locked her up in a cage, and we have to find a smart way to free her. So she draws all these plans where she breaks down the prison walls and lets Nadia free. It's very amazing.
Yes, it is very amazing, and she is a beautiful little girl. Thank you so much. Good luck. I know you're going back to Moscow, and thank you.
Gira, скажи спасибо.
Thank you.
Thank you.